Welcome to Inside Insight, your quick hit of tips, tools, and trends for manufacturing, distribution, and Dynamics 365 Business Central. Brought to you by InsightWorks.
Welcome to the deep dive.
Hmm.
Okay, so today we're digging into something I think a lot of you using Microsoft Dynamics 365 Business Central might be bumping up against. It's a great system, Business Central, really powerful, but let's be honest, right? It sometimes leaves these gaps.
Yeah, exactly. Little operational gaps.
Right, and we're going to look at how to fill those gaps. Not with, huge expensive projects, but with some really high impact things that won't actually cost you a penny.
That's the key part. Because look, Business Central, it's a big step up for businesses, no doubt. But we hear it all the time, common things like, exporting data to Excel way more than you probably should be.
Oh yeah, the Excel workaround.
That old chestnut. Or dealing with paper forms for things, or just switching between different tools constantly for basic everyday tasks. It's frustrating. And what's really interesting is these aren't super rare problems. They're daily friction points for a lot of teams.
Okay, let's unpack that a bit. Those friction points. What are we really talking about day to day? Things like maybe tracking safety incidents on a spreadsheet somewhere, or manually printing out shipping labels one by one.
Yep, classic examples.
Or trying to forecast inventory based more on gut feel than actual data. Or maybe not being able to easily, say, scan barcodes with a mobile device out in the warehouse. I bet some of that sounds familiar to folks listening.
Oh, absolutely. And these things, they seem small, right? Just little inefficiencies, but they really stack up.
How so?
Well, they cost time, obviously. They can lead to errors, which costs money, maybe even impacts credibility if things go wrong. And maybe most importantly, they pull your team away from, the actual important work, the strategic stuff.
Clear distractions, busy work.
Exactly. But if we look at the bigger picture here, the good news really is you don't have to just live with those limitations. There's actually a growing set of free apps, really high-impact ones, built for Business Central. And they help fix exactly these kinds of broken bits in the workflow. And the crucial thing is they integrate natively.
Natively. So what does that mean in practice?
It means they're built right inside Business Central's own structure. It's not like bolting on a completely separate system. It feels like it was always part of BC, uses your existing data. There's no complex middleware, no separate databases to manage.
Oh, I see. So that's why you avoid the big IT project headache and the extra overhead.
Precisely.
Okay, so free, high-impact apps that integrate natively. I mean, for some listeners, that might sound a bit, maybe too good to be true. Free sometimes means limited or actually really complicated to use.
Yeah, that's a fair question. And it gets to the core of why these are valuable. The high impact part isn't just about the zero cost. It's about how they solve a specific painful problem really effectively right out of the box.
Okay, give me an example.
Sure. Take WMS Express. It's for warehouse management. It's not just basic mobile scanning. It gives you real-time inventory accuracy because your team's mobile devices and barcode readers talk directly to Business Central.
Right, so less chance of picking errors, faster shipping.
Exactly. It speeds up fulfillment, improves accuracy, big impact.
Okay.
Or think about data, the import-export power tool.
Right.
This isn't just your standard data import function.
Okay.
This thing can turbocharge, migrating data, doing mass updates, even mass deletes, handling thousands of records in just minutes. It turns something that used to be a massive manual chore into something super quick. Imagine deploying new setups or cleaning data that fast.
Wow, okay. I can definitely see how that would save a ton of time and probably frustration too.
Yeah.
What about some of those other things you mentioned earlier, like safety or shipping?
Yep, got solutions there too. For safety and compliance, there's the Safety Logbook. It basically lets you track and report incidents right inside Business Central.
So ditch the spreadsheet or the clipboard.
Exactly. Get it all in one system, makes it easier to stay on top of safety protocols, And then for shipping, especially domestic parcels, there's Order Ship Express.
Okay.
It's a license-free app, makes shipping really hassle-free. You can print your labels instantly right from BC, no switching systems.
So these aren't just little tweaks then. They're actually hitting significant bottlenecks.
That's the point.
Yeah.
They address real, often costly operational roadblocks. And by doing that, they let your team shift focus from that kind of busy work to making better decisions, doing more valuable things. It's about enhancing productivity, really.
So wrapping this up then, what does this all mean for you if you're listening?
Well, if you're already using Business Central, it sounds like you're actually much closer than you might think to smoothing out those workflow headaches.
Definitely.
These free apps, they integrate seamlessly and they're ready to go, basically. They seem designed to give you real value without the usual hurdles, the cost or the technical complexity. Yeah. And maybe a final thought to consider is this. Think about your own operations. What are those daily tasks that cause the most friction? The ones that slow things down or just feel inefficient?
Good question.
How much time could your team actually get back? And maybe more importantly, what bigger problems, what more strategic initiatives could they tackle if they weren't bogged down by that stuff? Just by using a free, focused tool that plugs right into the system you already have.